is Red. I'm going to be showing you Black and White in the Basement. And don't forget to comment down below, hit the subscribe button, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Facts. That's what's up.
Straight
Black
up.
and White in the Basement. We about to get it in.
Black and White in
Alright.
the Basement.
Welcome to Black and White in the Basement. I'm JR.
And I'm Ryan. Welcome to another episode of Black and White in the Basement.
Facts.
Happy week y'all can join us for What Men Want Part 2.
Part 2. We're gonna
This is
talk
part
about
2. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty on this one. You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers, all the people that subscribe to us, that whether you liked our videos or hit the thumbs down button on us, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the views. We appreciate the subscriptions. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like, we just appreciate y'all subscribing to our channel and showing us love. But, hey, bro, we getting down to it today, man.
What Men Want Part 2. But this time, I really want us to get to the nitty gritty.
Nitty gritty.
Give it to them, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people was, asking some questions like we weren't clear enough. So give me a couple, 4 or 5, whatever you feel, straight to the point, what you want in your relationship. And I'm going to give you 5, and then I'm going to go, I got a couple from my homeboys, and then we're going to break them down. You feel me?
Word up.
Let's do that.
I'm going to try not to ramble on this time.
Do your thing.
Hey, but look, listen, check this out, right? So, I know I said last time, but man, some of this stuff I'm going to repeat because a lot of this stuff is important to me. Like, number one is definitely loyalty. Loyalty is important to me because, let me tell you something, like, if you don't have loyalty, then you don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's with anything in life, whether you're on a professional, whether you're on any team, you know what I'm saying, like playing sports, or whether it's your friend, or you're doing anything with your friend, starting anything with your friend, whether it's a relationship. Trust is very important. Loyalty is very important. You got to do some. You got to be able to trust each other, because if the trust ain't there, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And that's number one for sure. And number 2, like I brought up last episode, definitely accepting outside children. You know what I'm saying? Like also your friend brought that up. That's important too, because like you can't just go into a relationship with somebody and treat their kids like they're not your own. Like, because that kid, that's a kid at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I love the kids. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so you definitely gotta treat your kid, the significant other's kids, like as if it's your own. Because now that I have my son, you know what I'm saying, I definitely would want a woman to accept my son as if, as I'm going to accept her kids at the end of the day. So that's important. And there's another one I forgot to get to, and that is definitely, I love personality on a woman. And I said this on the second episode that we did. I said that personality to me, like I said, you could be the baddest female in the world. You could be the baddest female in the world. But at the end of the day, if your personality is like, first of all, like if you always see, you gotta have laughs. I feel like a sense of humor is definitely a huge plus for me, because I'm a goofball. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a goofy motherfucker. I'm gonna talk my shit, and I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna make sure I make my shorty smile. At the end of the day, that's just me. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I be saying dumb shit out my mouth, but if you're gonna put a smile on your face, then just believe I'm gonna keep making you fucking smile. You feel me? So at the end of the day, that's important to me also. It's like personality, sense of humor. You gotta have a sense of humor. Stop taking life so goddamn serious all the time. You feel me? Like, you can't take everything in life so fucking serious. Like, chill out for a minute, relax. You know what I mean? If you need to, smoke a little fucking weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, just relax your fucking mind. You know what I mean? Have a couple drinks. You feel me? Like, anything. But at the end of the day, like, you got to be able to trust one another. You got to be able to accept outside kids. You got to be able to, like, what was I saying? Sense of humor. You gotta be able to have a sense of humor. You know what I mean? But also, like, I wanted to bring up, last episode I told everybody I eat ass. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I do eat ass. You feel me? I love it. You know what I mean? And when back in the day, look, I used to be like, that's nasty too. But some of the OGs be like, boy, when you get older, you gonna love that shit. And I was like, man, look. Girl was bent over in front of me one day. I said, should I dive in it? Like Trey Songz? You feel me? So I'm looking at the ass, right? And I'm like, should I dive in it like Trey Songz? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, right, she bent over.
Yeah. Oh,
Ass is
make sure the
clapping
kids
at
is
me.
not around.
Ass is clapping at me like the seal. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Oh boy.
I just put my tongue in the asshole. Right
Oh
now.
my God.
You know what I mean? So I was like, fucking Trey Songz in this bitch. I'm not gonna win that motherfucker. But hey, look, ever since that day, I listened to my OG. So being nasty
Oh,
is a plus.
boy.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
boy.
Being nasty
It's real.
is definitely a plus. You know? And you gotta have a high sex drive like me, because I love to fuck. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Talk
give you
your
this
shit,
work.
kid, talk
I always
your
say I'm gonna give him that work, man. 10 seconds later, I'm not giving nobody the work. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna give you that work because I'm fucking confident in myself. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But hey,
yeah,
look,
sure.
at the end of the day, you know, that's very important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was
that's
four
what- yeah,
things,
that's what's up.
and man, like, you know, and like I said before, you gotta want to be able to build something in me too, like build an empire, like let's build something together. You know what I mean? Let's build something special together. Whether not even just, I'm not talking about like a business or I'm just talking about a family, like a family, like build a family together, something special, like to where it's just a happy household. Nobody wants to come home to a depressing house. Nobody wants to come home and they sitting there. Like nobody wants to be at work. Like I don't want to go home to my wife or my husband because he makes me fucking miserable. You know what I mean? So I mean that's important too. Have a happy household and man, like I said, man, it's not about looks all the time. Of course you gotta be physically attractive, but it's about that personality too. That's a big thing. Make sure y'all click
Compatible.
Make sure y'all click. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you know, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get the yours now, brother. Cause
But before I go, I'm gonna give part 2 since we're doing part 2.
Mhm.
I got a couple homeboys who shot me some text because I don't want it to just be you and I like to get
right outside perspective.
No doubt, facts. So again, for us men, it don't really change. Must be smart.
Mhm.
Must be a non-smoker. That's big because I don't want a female that smoke either. You know what I mean? That's big.
I
Right?
spoke about it from I ain't gonna lie, but
I think smoking a blunt might be different from a cigarette.
no doubt.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think he was really talking about like cigarettes.
Mm.
Maybe he's talking about blunt super, but he didn't specify. But I think that's cool. Hate girls that smoke. So I'm thinking really cigarettes. You know what I mean? And one of his other things was back to nasty. It would be good if we bring a woman, into the bedroom. Which is I can't make this up. This is how you feel, but I respect it. You know what I mean? I hear him.
too.
You know what I mean? Be great, bring a woman into the bedroom. It stopped me from cheating. So together we can fuck her.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think polygamy should be legal.
Hey,
There's a lot of good women out here.
but you gotta be
That need a
careful
good
with that. Then next thing you hook up with that other chick, and then your peoples is hooked up with them peoples, and you're not even part of the party no more.
But there's a lot of good men out here that don't have. Like, there's a lot of good men out here. Most of them are taken.
All right,
You
let's
know
get
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
next one, right? So the next one, he said, must have a hustle, know how to make money, just in case he falls off, she can pick up the slack. That's big. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that
'Cause
hustling
you-
mentality.
yeah,
man.
she knows how to go. She's a go getter.
Yeah.
I respect
like
that.
building empires.
He's not falling on her. Depending on her. But if he fall off for a month, like she can pick up the slack, and
Slack.
they didn't lose a step.
Because you never know. Look at the pandemic right now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people losing their job. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you lose your job, but your wife keeps hers. Hold us down for
For
it.
a couple weeks.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get back.
I'm
on
right
my
back on my feet. That's gonna be important in mine when I go. And I'm gonna share one more of his. He said, "Need to be super nasty. I need her to hear. Always ready to go. Always on the go, ready to go. That's
High
important.
sex drive.
It don't change for us.
Hey, look. At the end of the day, man, we need our balls drained. You know? Y'all got to be willing to drain these motherfucking balls.
For me though, it's two perspectives. Like I'm gonna give you before marriage and in marriage, because I think it's two different. Because I talked to another homeboy who he's like, yo, because I told him like, yo, are you gonna give me something before you got married? Because he's not married, and before you got married. So we chopped it up a little bit, like just last night. And before he got married, we shared the same common goals, like super attractive. Like, again, to the ladies, like, I think it's our fault a lot of the times because we're not honest. We're playing these games. You know what I mean? We're not honest with the women. We mislead them.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think a lot of it is our fault, for real, for real. It's not. And I say that to say this, right? Like, for example, for me, I'm a butt type of guy. I'm not a breast type of guy.
Me too. Me too.
But I've done things where I feel like she ain't really had that kind of a body as far as physique wise. She ain't have a butt, but you know,
like I could fuck with a girl with a fat ass and mosquito bites, but if you got big ass titties and your ass is sagging in them jeans, can't do it, my brother.
But I'm just saying though, we mislead them, so we're telling them whatever they want to hear, just to get what we want. You get where I'm going with it? Because we all have done it, and it's like, you know, you're not really attracted to her physically.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
She
Physically.
got a fat ass and you just want to get behind.
Right, you a fat ass type of guy, but she don't really have no ass, but you're stringing her along. You just, you know what I mean? You're misleading. So I said, first it starts with us being honest.
Yeah, that's important.
First, that
comes with maturity and age too.
Yes. Oh, I was very mature.
Me too.
Very
Still
mature.
am. But at the end of the day, you know, we continuing to grow.
We
You know
gotta
what I'm
grow.
saying?
But me at my age now versus 20 years ago, it's two different people. Two different mentality wise.
Of course, bro.
You know what I mean?
Me too.
Man, now I'm really a man.
You.
Versus wanting to be a man, or you know what I mean? Like,
When you have kids, bro, it's kind of like, well, not for everybody, but I know for me, when I had my son, it was kind of like I had to slow down a little bit, like, you know what I mean? Because you know, you don't want to live this lifestyle. Like, you don't want to live this lifestyle. Like, you don't want to be a hypocrite and live a lifestyle that you don't want your child to live. You feel me? Like, I don't want.
So you want your son to be better than you, kind of.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I don't want to be out here fucking all these females, and then when my son gets older, he's fucking all these females. I'm like, no, don't do that. But that's what I did. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that kind of influence on my son. You feel me? So, like, you know, shit like that.
But let's give the ladies like what we really, like you and I really talk about. Like, say we was at, you know, like we at the bar right now. Like, honestly, we just have to be honest from the jump. I feel like we don't be honest. That has nothing to do with the ladies. That we just don't be honest. We tell them what they want
talking
to
about as
hear.
men.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because
a lot of men do that. Tell ladies what they want. I used to be that way.
Yeah.
I'm just getting
It's no secret. But I feel like once you hit to that, I don't know if it's that maturity or that age. It's like it's your fault if you don't have what you want.
Word.
Because
I agree.
right?
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like, you know, you know what you want, but if you telling them what they want to hear, then you're not getting what you want because that's not really who you are.
Right, you fronted.
You front.
You was fronting.
Like, you just out here like bullshitting, and then what if you end up, you know, telling her what she wants to hear, and then y'all end up hooking up, but then you like in the back of your mind you're like, damn, I really like her, but I'm not really who she thinks I am.
Okay, like for instance, in my immaturity days, you know, I'm running around, I'm lying, I'm being deceitful, I'm not being honest. You know what I mean? Like, but I was really lying to myself the whole time because had I been mature or honest with my significant other, it might have been different. You know what I'm saying? Because when I hit that wall, when I was like, I'm gonna be honest with myself. When I checked myself in the mirror, like, yo, and I had a conversation with the man upstairs, like, okay, I know what I like, I know what I want, I know what I'm not, I know what I pretended to be. You know what I mean? Like, I had to be honest with myself, like self-check. Before I check somebody else, I had to self-check myself. I was like, okay, let me be honest with myself. Now, I don't think you're ever gonna get that perfect thing that you know. It's not
It's
because you're not built perfect.
No,
I'm
nobody
not
is.
perfect, so I can't expect you to be perfect.
Yeah.
So
But us as men will go out here and tell a girl she's perfect just to get in their drawing. That's called telling them what they want to hear. But at the end of the day, like, you know, that's a part of it. But I also wanted to touch on that. You tell you talking to the man upstairs. Like, as you get older, you realize it is important to actually have that conversation with the man upstairs. Like, it's important to pray, man, because like a lot of people take shit for granted. Like,
we all have done that.
yeah, like I feel like even if you're doing great in life, you're successful, you're wonderful. I've heard people that are like billionaires, millionaires still get depressed.
But they're miserable.
They're miserable because
You have all the money in the world, you're still miserable.
yeah, and like it's important that you said that because you know a lot of people take shit for granted. Like it's important not to take shit for granted. And this is not just I'm not just talking about relationships or what men want. I'm talking about in life, period. You know what I mean? Because you just be grateful for what you got, man. Like whether or not you have a fucking roof over your head, like just know if you got a roof over your head and you're struggling, just know there's motherfuckers out there that don't have no roof over their head. And they doing worse. There's always somebody out here that's doing worse than you. Remember that. There's always somebody out here that's doing fucking worse than you. Real shit. So appreciate everything you got. You know what I mean? But yeah, back to the subject, like, or the matter, like, it's important to be, I feel like, also, like, it's important to be honest with each other and upfront with each other.
Nah, I think honest with yourself.
Yeah, that's important, too.
I really feel like once I was honest with myself, my life got better.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Because you knew when I was running around acting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just selfishly, just running around thinking about me.
I used to entertain him for you while he was in the shower. I did. I ain't gonna lie. We be playing all pro 2K. We need a man in his apartment. He be like, I got another one coming over. Okay, don't worry, sit
But
right
didn't that
here.
get old though? I told you, this got old.
Yeah, no doubt.
This got old.
Yeah.
You know, because what happens is you got this one for entertainment. You got this one for the physique. You got this one because she's nice. You got this one because you can bring home the mom and dad. You got this one because she loves your kids. It's like you're looking for a package. But I feel like at the end of the day, it was only my fault because I wasn't honest with myself.
Yeah.
And then what happened when I told you like, yo, I hit that wall. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with myself. I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna stop lying to myself and them, and then.
But bro, it's all a part of growing up. That was back in your younger days.
Yeah, but I think
You know what I mean? Like, we're talking early 20s, you know, early, like, you know.
mid-20s,
like,
right?
Yeah, like, this is back in the days where you just,
but
just being a man. And a young man.
That's the part. That's why women use that against us. Like, we mature so much later than them.
You
ever hear that?
But I don't disagree with that.
I think it's so true.
I think it's true, too.
I think it's true.
I really do.
Y'all got that one. They got that one.
That's true.
Kudos.
I agree with it 100%,
They got that.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, at the end of the day, like, every time they say that, I don't disagree with that. I don't argue that.
But to get back on what we really want, like, okay, I really want a queen. Like, I think all of us dream of that queen. She don't have to be perfect because no one's perfect. 'Cause I'm not perfect, but perfect for me. You get what I'm saying?
But that's
It's perfect
what
for me.
matters,
But that's what I had to pray for. That's what I had to ask. That's why I had to, you know what? I had to be honest with myself, so I can have that. And when it came to me, you get what I'm saying? It wasn't a lie because I misled a lot of females. You know what I mean?
But us men can't be selfish. Like, we have to.
We very selfish though. Let's be honest.
Let's be real.
Let's be real. We lie.
But we have to be. But we have to be.
You have to be honest with yourself.
Well, not just that. We have to be what they want too. Like, you know, like a woman. You know, like we have to be ourselves, of course. But it's important for us to be ourselves. But also, what she's looking for, just as important it is for her to be herself and what we're looking for.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's not just. But I just saying also, I don't want to make this look like it's just men that do wrong out here.
No, but you gotta speak for
women,
yourself.
I'm being real with y'all.
But
Like,
you gotta speak for yourself.
these days, y'all be doing some cruddy shit too, man.
We know that.
We don't point that at like.
No, but I can only
speak.
speak for myself.
Word up.
Because at the end of the day, I feel like I know what I want, and I know why I didn't get what I want because I came in the game lying.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I came in the game knowing I'm gonna run around with this one and that one and this one and that one.
Yeah. So.
Because I feel like I had some loyal ones. I had some that was gonna ride with me. But and I also knew the truth too. Like, well, you don't fit the criteria of what I'm looking for, but I'm gonna use it for it. I'm gonna use you for what I need. That's nobody's. Nah, that's the excuse. I'm not gonna make those excuses. I did what I did. I'm gonna live with it.
No, but that's not an excuse.
That is an
bro.
excuse.
But,
Let's not make excuses.
No, but your mentality is no. This is facts, bro. As you get older, your mentality is different than the like. I'm
So who
33
fault is that?
now.
That's not her fault.
That's not her fault, but
But
I'm
I'm just saying
like,
you gotta own it, right?
of course, I'll own anything that I do that's fucked up, bro. If it's Phil and I do it, I'm gonna own it.
I'm just gonna own it.
But at the end of the day, like it is important to know that
Because
a man's mind does get more mature as he gets older.
facts.
Like I don't think the same way I think when I'm
Right.
20.
Right.
And now,
And
right
vice
now.
versa. Yes, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I said I had to. You remember that we went through. You was there with me.
Mm-hmm.
So, yo, I hit that wall. I don't want to be in my 40s still acting like I'm 20.
Yeah,
I didn't want to be that guy. You know that. You remember that moment.
I know.
Like, yo,
I was there through it all, bro.
right. I was like, yo, man, I don't want to be that guy. 40 years old in the club, sweating and looking crazy. No life insurance.
Yeah,
no,
right.
no house.
No.
No, you know what I mean? No cars.
401k.
No, come on, man. I didn't
Spending
want
your 401k at the strip club, like the fuck.
exactly. I didn't want to be that guy. So when I hit that wall, I said, okay, I gotta get me together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I had to say, okay, what do I want? What do I really want? I had some things that I wanted. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest. She gotta be. I love a chick with a nice physique.
So give us what you want, bro. Tell us like how I did it in the beginning. Your boy. Now let's get to you, bro. Come on, let's
All
hear it.
right. I love a chick with swag. You know what I'm saying? I love a chick that know how to get 10 toes down. And ladies, if you don't know what 10 toes down mean, ask your man. Have you ever been 10 toes down to him? If you don't know what he talk about, he don't know what you talk about, then hey, ask your man. Sweetheart, have I ever been 10 toes down on you?
Explain it to me, because I don't know what fuck you talking about.
Well, I like a man.
Down. I'm thinking you mean like this. I don't know, like, you know,
I need a chick that's 10 toes down. I need a chick that's intelligent.
Alright.
You know?
Yeah.
Very intelligent. Because sometimes I need her to school me on something.
Word up.
So she got to have upstairs. I need that.
Yeah.
That's very attractive.
That is.
I need a chick that can separate all that. And when we're in privacy of our own room, it's a go. Beast.
All day.
Beast. Not even going to play with you. Everything is a go. Because you, as men, we know what she won't do, another woman will attract you to it. Because I feel like we're weak to that sometimes. You know what I mean? Oh, she won't do this, I don't do this, I don't do that. Can't do that.
JR got a point there.
Can't do that. And I had to learn that. Oh, I don't do this, I don't do that. The next man will. Play around if you want to. Well, I don't do this, I don't do that.
That is facts. And that's always in the back of my mind.
And I learned that late in my game. Like,
So
well, I don't do that.
if y'all ain't ate that ass yet,
Somebody gonna eat that. ass.
I might do it. Let her run into me. Cause best believe she gonna have a tongue food. She gonna love it. So let her eat that ass. If you think it's nasty, I don't give a fuck. Make her take a shower, clean that shit out.
Yo,
Put your tongue deep in that asshole.
yo, ladies, please get
You
your
got
kids out the
motherfuckers
room.
like me out here that'll definitely do it. Look from that ass crack up to the pussy. To the clit. I don't give a fuck.
All right,
Straight up.
but oh boy, okay, yeah, all that, all that, but
Same, man.
yeah, because like, I'm gonna give a little bit of my personal life. I'm not into strip clubs. I'm not into all that. So
I'm not in the strip clubs either. You know why? Because it's just a tease. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like to be teased. That's my number one
like,
thing.
I don't like to
I'm
be
not with all that
teased, bro.
teasing
Like,
me.
even with
I'm the type
all
of dude, if I
the
went to the
dating
strip club, whatever I have in my pocket, what it costs, let's get it in. And then I feel like everybody, it's not special no more. But that's neither here or there. But I'd rather.
Unless it's a woman that I know that I'm supporting that works there, then I don't mind coming and supporting them. You feel me? But just going to the strip club and random women dancing on me, getting my dick hard, and I'm going home and jerking it. What the fuck's the point? You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But in closing, man, I just want to say like we just have to be. I really did my research on myself. Like I feel like we just gotta be honest. I feel like I wasn't honest with myself. That was the only thing I could come up with. Because I was like, okay, when I get married again, and I have the conversation with men upstairs, I gotta be honest with myself.
That's important.
From physique to intelligence to how we spend time together.
Preach, my brother.
No, that's just real.
It is real.
Like how I come home and how you greet me when I come home. How you deal with my funky attitude. How you deal with my son, because I had a son before I got married again. You know what I mean? Like,
and we have to stop making it so important. We have to stop making it, bro. Like, we gotta stop making little shit so important. Like little fights so big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta be able to diffuse it. Like,
yeah,
okay, it's
like
not that
little,
serious.
little shit ain't that serious. We deflate it to be big things. Like, it's
Ooh.
not, you know.
Not to cut you off, but you know what? We forgot to do the last 5 episodes.
What's that?
Who gets that fucking idiot of that day?
Yeah, we got
we got to follow us on this. Fill us on this.
Idiot what a fucking idiot of the day.
Fucking idiot of the day.
Yeah, y'all are
So
gonna
you
get
got
that.
one?
I got
Who
one.
you want to give you? What a fucking idiot?
My what a fucking idiot of the day goes to all the LeBron James haters. Because let me tell y'all something. That man just won another championship last night. Y'all are trying to find every way to hate on this man. Y'all keep comparing him to Kobe and LeBron. God damn it.
Kobe
Let
and
this
Jordan?
man be, Kobe and Jordan. I'm
Right.
sorry, thank you.
Right.
And let this man be great. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep finding every excuse in the book to not give this man his credit for his championship. What a fucking idiot.
What a fucking idiot. I like that one. Okay, I got a homegirl, right? I'll make this quick to the point. I got a homegirl who, she said her and her husband or whatever and their son went to go see Ray Lewis about 10, 12 years ago at a practice facility, and Ray Lewis signed the son's autograph when he was about 8 years old, whatever. And so he signed the autograph, gave it to her, and gave it to the son. And a couple of days ago, she's helping him clean the room. Guess what she did?
What?
She cleaned off the autograph. So it's about 10, 12 years later, she erased it.
What a fucking idiot! Hey, look.
But in all fairness, she was cleaning in the moment. So I'm like, but it was like, oh man, did you really just do that? Like you just erased the whole signature.
But thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Black and White in the Basement.
Facts.
We gave y'all our idiots of the day, and we gave y'all a
What
good
Men
topic
Want.
again.
Part 2.
Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, comment. Give us that thumbs up, man.
And remember, if you didn't hit that subscribe button, please hit that.
Yeah.
Go check your phone, check your TV, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Till next time, we got
And
more
look,
content coming.
we're going to have some merch coming for y'all real
Facts.
soon. We got the t-shirts, we're going to have hoodies, we're going to have winter hats, all that, regular hats. So make sure y'all stay tuned to our
Black and White in the
channel.
Basement.
Y'all will see it. And thanks for joining us again for another episode.
One love.
One love, baby. Let's go.
Peace.